Greetings, agents. This is your community manager, 3RL. So let's dive into the details of the February update, shall we? Featuring Annihilators. First up, we have Quasar, aka Wendell Vaughn. Quasar fights his enemies through energy manipulation and beams. He gathers energy to create a defensive shield to help his allies. Alrighty, we're going to jump straight into it. Skill number 4, we have Quantum Fist. Quantum Fist applies stun and silence to enemies and applies itself a percentage chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune, and invincible. Going to skill number 5, Quantum Annihilation. Quantum Annihilation has a percentage chance of enemies to miss their attack, causes incapacitation, removing active buff from the target, as well as paralysis, increasing all basic defense by the percentages, and it is stackable. Also applies itself a percentage of HP recovery, as well as increased all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation. Alrighty, next up we have Icon, a space knight from the Galdorian humanoid species, who uses advanced technology. Skill number 3 is called Weakness Analysis. Weakness Analysis counterattacks when defending against an enemy attack, and enables attacking enemies who have activated the ignore targeting effect. This also applies stun, incapacitation, and paralysis to enemies while applying super armor, increases all basic attacks, defense, as well as speed by a small amount. Skill number 5 is called No Hesitation. No Hesitation applies bleed, silence, and paralysis. This also decreases all basic defenses by a percentage and is stackable, and applies invincible and increases basic damage for 1 attack. Next up, Beta Ray Bill, the Corbinite who possesses similar powers and abilities to Thor. In his new uniform, instead of harnessing power of lightning, Beta Ray Bill utilizes the Twilight Sword of Soltor to attack his enemies. Skill number 3 is called Burning Stormbreaker. Burning Stormbreaker applies burn, bleed, and paralysis to enemies while applying to self-recovering HP. It also increases all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation. And of course, there is a fire damage increase of energy attack. And next, some action with that Twilight Sword with skill number 5 called Twilight Merit. Twilight Merit applies burn and fractured enemies and applies itself invincible by increasing basic damage 100% for 1 attack. Last, but certainly not least, we have the once Imperial Guard of the Shi'ar Empire, Gladiator. In this new uniform, Gladiator attacks enemies by beaming laser beams from his eyes, swift punches, and rapid movement. Let's go ahead and check out skill number 3, which is called Ground Buster. Ground Buster applies burn and stun and snare to enemies, applying barrier to self, as well as increasing all basic attacks, defense, and speed. Skill number 4, Majestic Force. Majestic Force applies burn, stun, fracture, and paralysis to enemies. It's a self 100% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and invincible. It also, of course, increases all basic attack and defense, speed, crit rate, and removes incapacitation. Let's look at some of the uniform options for the new uniforms. We have the uniform options for Beta Ray Bill, including Spider-Man Back to Basics, Dr. Octopus, Enchantress, and Jean Grey herself. Next up, we have the uniform options for Gladiator, which include Thanos, the Infinity Revelation, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Across the Spider-Verse, such a good movie, as well as Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. And in just another thing you note, although discounts usually only apply to new uniforms and uniform options, this time the discount event will extend to include all uniforms related to the new Team Up Collection theme, Guardians of the Galaxy. So please check out the event notice at the community forum for more details on the uniform list. We've improved the existing new agent check-in rewards to provide rewards that will aid the rapid growth of new agents. You'll be able to acquire tier 3 heroes like Iron Man and Loki, as well as potential transcendent heroes like Moon Knight and Spider-Gwen, along with 2 Doctor Strange themed comic cards that have additional pierce damage effects. Additionally, tier 3 heroes like Iron Man and Loki, as well as The potential Transcendent Heroes Moon Knight and Spider-Gwen will be available to all agents one by one over the course of 4 weeks in the update. So basically starting from the update, and then every week there'll be a different hero available. We hope this is great news for agents who are new to Marvel Future Fight. We have a Tier 4 upgrade support that has been added to help the acquisition of Tier 4 materials. It's a system where you can receive a discount on some of the costs required for Tier 4 growth based on the number of Tier 4 heroes you possess. The Tier 4 upgrade support system will be active at the My Team screen after clearing World Boss Legend Null for the first time. And you see right there on the left there, we have a new button. After clearing World Boss Legend, a button will be added to the My Team screen. As you can see here, and when you press that button, you will be able to check the missions like the one below. You can select the hero you would like to receive an upgrade support for. So you can see I already got one of those heroes. Let's just choose Iron Man. Bam. You can select the hero you would like to receive upgrade support from the list after completing each mission. Once you choose the hero you want, the amount of materials consumed for your gear upgrades and advancement will be discounted. Next, let me introduce the progressive missions. The progressive missions can be accessed through the challenges at the menu. Based on the number of Tier 2 and Tier 3 heroes you own, the missions and rewards will grow. So you can acquire even more rewards by clearing progressive missions every day to acquire useful effects that have never been available before. We hope this helps many agents achieve their tier goals. Alrighty then, just real quickly, we want to take a moment of celebration. Give it up in the chat to salute to our first agent who has reached agent level 999. So let's get everyone just a good shout out in the chat. That's pretty impressive. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, agents, for being here, joining us for this live stream, and being a part of this community. Good night, everyone. This is 3RL signing off, and we will see you next time.